We all think we know our word processor, right? We type, we format, we hit print. But what if I told you that just beneath the surface, there are these incredible secrets that could literally save you hours of work? Well, today we're going to go find that hidden treasure.
Oh, we've all been there. That soul-crushing task of sending out a big mailing, where you have to manually change the name and address on every single letter. It is so tedious, and let's be honest, a complete waste of your time.
But what if you could do all of that in just a few minutes instead of a few hours? It's true. Your word processor has these hidden superpowers, and right now, we're going to unlock them together.
So let's start with that first massive headache. Trying to send personalized mailings to a huge list of people without totally losing your mind in the process. Here's the thing about doing this stuff by hand. It isn't just slow, it is a recipe for disaster. One wrong copy and paste, and suddenly you're sending a letter to Mr. Jones that starts with, "Dear Miss Smith." Yeah, there has to be a better way.
And there is. It's called mail merge. It sounds technical, but it's actually a brilliantly simple idea. You take one single template, you take a list of your data, and it automatically smashes them together to create personalized documents for every single person on that list.
And really, it all just breaks down into 3 simple parts. First, you've got your main document. That's just your template. Second is the data source, which is your list of names, addresses, all that stuff. And third, the form letter. That's the final personalized result.
Okay, so the first piece of the puzzle is your main document. You just write the letter one time, leaving these little placeholders where the unique info is going to go. Seriously, think of it as your master copy. And the second piece? Your data source. This is nothing fancy. It's usually just a simple spreadsheet. You've got columns for first name, last name, address. You get the idea. This little list is where all that awesome personalization comes from. And then this is where the magic happens. Mail Merge takes your one template, combines it with every single row in your data list, and just churns out hundreds of perfectly personalized letters. It happens in minutes. It's literally like having a robot personal assistant to handle all your mail. All right, next up, let's talk about another common nightmare. We've all had to work on a document with other people, and we all know it can get really messy really fast.
Does this sound familiar? It's that classic email line that means you're about to enter a world of confusing edits. How in the world are you supposed to keep track of everyone's feedback and changes?
It is the classic before and after story. Over on the left, you've got total chaos. A million email chains, comments that just get lost, and, of course, a folder full of files named report_final, no v3_final, no final_final. And on the right, you've got control. One clean document where every single change is clearly logged. The solution, my friends, is track changes. Think of it like a digital referee for your document. When you turn it on, every single deletion, every new word, every formatting tweak, it all gets marked up as a suggestion, not a permanent scary edit. And here is the absolute best part. You, the owner of the document, are in complete control. For every single suggestion someone makes, you have a simple choice: accept or reject. That's it. No more confusion, just clear, simple decisions. You always get the final say. Okay, for our final section, let's go ahead and tackle the beast. Those massive 100-page reports or dissertations that just feel impossible to manage. I mean, when you are staring down a document that's this long, even the simplest tasks can feel, well, monumental. How do you even begin to keep it all organized and looking professional? Trying to build a table of contents by hand or adding footnotes and citations, it is a full-on nightmare. You add one new paragraph and suddenly you have to go back and manually update every single page number that comes after it. It's so tedious, and it's just begging for a mistake to happen. But once again, your word processor has a secret tool for this. Instead of manually typing those little numbers and fiddling with text at the bottom of the page, you just click Insert Footnote, and boom, it handles all the numbering, all the formatting, all of it for you, instantly. And that table of contents, so long as you use the built-in heading styles to structure your document, you can generate a perfect, complete one with a single click. And the best part, the absolute game changer, is that if you add a chapter or move a section, you just hit Update, and all the page numbers fix themselves, automatically.
So let's bring all this home. These things we've talked about, they aren't just niche features for computer experts. No way. These are fundamental tools for anyone who wants to work smarter, not harder.
Just think about the superpowers we've unlocked here. You can now automate all those repetitive mailings. You can collaborate with your team without all the chaos. You can structure gigantic reports with a totally professional polish. And most importantly, you can save yourself hours and hours of that mind-numbing manual work.
And you know what the most incredible part of all of this is? These tools have been right there in your software this whole time. They're not expensive add-ons you have to buy. They are powerful, time-saving strategies just built right in, waiting for you to find them.
Which, of course, leads to one final question. If these incredibly powerful features were just hiding there in plain sight, what other secrets is your software keeping from you? What other superpowers are just one click away?